Oh, you didn't see what I sent you. No, I'm gonna delete that. Oh, you didn't see what I sent you.
The fuck?
No, I'm gonna delete that.
Pass to Chapman. Hits it from three-point range.
But what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Can you hear me now?
Passes to MP.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? I like
And here's
your
MP
game.
for three.
Look at that video.
Their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Gatling. Last game he had 12. Back to Payton. There's the steal. MP right side.
A step slow, and you can see the result.
There's 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. Payton surveying the floor. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. There's a good screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. MP against Payton. MP outside. And MP throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
MP has been leading the charge. And glad to have you with us, folks. In for Payton. Boston also with the sub. MP's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. Boston leading by 14 on the court for the Celtics. They've got Jason Tatum. He's out there with Jones. And it's MP in at the 2 spot. Now, here's Mitchell. Hasn't made one yet. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And it's tonight. The drive by MP. And the layup is good. MP's got 32 points in the game.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
To the middle, here's Ellis. And it's Ellis finishing it off.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
And here's MP for 3. That one misses. Trailblazers trail by 17. Tim walked me down the Donovan Clingan pick at number 7 in the 2024 draft. What do you think the thinking was there?
Well, Kevin, I just think people viewed him as a winner, a 2-time collegiate champion, and then most importantly, that rare young big man that wants to play center and anchor the paint.
And here is Mitchell. Following the three-pointer by MP. Over in the corner, Ellis. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Oh, he would not be denied!
What a burst! What an impressive performance.
Outside. And a miss there on the triple. Celtics leading by 22. And a wide open look for MP. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Kevin, back to you.
He has come a long way. Okay, thank you, Allie. MP, no good. Portland's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
Easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. We're double-checking, and the game continues on.
And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be. Well, MP launches himself straight off the drive, turning his speed into some hang time.
It's Peyton high post. He has yet to score, and it's Mitchell missing.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Outside, Peyton. They set the pick. They need this. Offensive rebound. Pass to Castle. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. And got it. Another basket. That gives him 51.
Making
9 points last game. In the corner, Castle with it. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. And here's him. And it's, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
And with the clock almost at zero, great awareness on his part.
And so it's Boston with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Boston Celtics.
And you look at the numbers. They're playing so well offensively. Nice flow. Only a few wasted possessions, guys.
And if they continue on this track, they're pulling away down the stretch. Mark my words.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
Checking out Boston. They should win this one. But we always talk about these trap games where a team comes in thinking that they could just walk away with it.
Especially when the opponent is thirsty, as is the case here. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
We've got Collier. Stefan Castle is out there with Mitchell. And it's Gatling in at the 4. And that's the group for Will Hardy as they begin the second half. Pass to Mann. Good on the three-point shot. Mann's got the first points of the second half here for Boston.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Mitchell wide open. Drills it from outside.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
So it's the Celtics now. And here's MP for 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Here's Castle. Rebound by the Celtics.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Connects again. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The Trailblazers shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Boston's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. And the dunk by MP.
That's a quick decision by MP. He saw the opening and he did not hesitate.
Pass to Castle. Here's Gatling. Chapman the pass to Collier. And he uses the glass on the layup.
That
breaking it to the opposition. Mitchell, a screen on MP. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Mitchell's got 6 here in this quarter.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control. Things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Back over to you.
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Get up and start moving with your mascot.
And Portland making a change here. Payton's checked in. Boston making some changes. Boston shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. On the floor for Boston. MP out there with Jones. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. And it's Hood Schifino in at the 2-guard spot.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
That's exactly what this offense wants from MP. Go up and finish strong.
Got a piece of it. A 3-ball. Good. Another from 3. You can tell he is.
And just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
I really like their effort in transition tonight. Constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. The drive by MP. What a terrific move that was. MP's got 7 now in this quarter. Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You've called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before them, for sure. And here is Mitchell. So when you look at different approaches to player recovery, from load management, say, Tim, to rub some dirt on it and get back in, where do you stand on all of that?
Well, I do think teams have done a better job of trying to make sure players are protected from themselves and make sure they're getting enough rest. But I also think there are times guys should be allowed to play through certain types of minor injuries.
Making a switch here. MV's checked in. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Here's Chapman, and that one drops for him. Chapman's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
For Boston, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Mitchell in the corner. Hits the three-point bomb.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
For Boston, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Lets it go with a 3. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Here's the screen. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Celtics.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Well, what a highlight reel he put together, playing his game and contributing in a big way.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's Malone with the rebound. MP deciding where to go with it. From downtown, good, he hits again.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. GA, I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on right now. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Castle. Shot clock at 5. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Now Castle. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.